Welcome to Shad's Voice, where I get a random topic from a random topic generator, and I talk about it. I keep saying we. I don't know why, but I talk about it until I can't anymore. Um, this is an interesting one, and it's also a big thing for me too, because it's people fall either way, and I mean it's just it, interesting. I don't know why, but it's just interesting. And people have different opinions on it, of course, and like I said, there's a lot of things that people have different opinions about. But this is the one of the things I am strongly like I don't care about because it's one of the things I personally love and have and I love seeing like everybody else because it's like yeah. So our topic this time Um, tattoos specifically. The question is, um, what is your opinion on tattoos? And I'm gonna tell you right now, yes, I have tattoos. Currently, I have four, and I do want more. I absolutely always want more, and man, it's an expensive kind of love. I'm just gonna tell you that. Expensive and like almost no time to get another one done. It's unfortunate and crazy. So obviously, with that, hearing me, you would probably say, "Oh, okay, she loves tattoos." Yes, I approve of tattoos. Do I think they should or shouldn't be in a workplace? If you think they should not be, depending on what the tattoo is, um, or if they should be completely covered all time, screw you. Unless it's offensive to somebody else in a way of racism, or if you have a naked guy or girl possibly somewhere that you'll see it, in which most people don't have a tattoo like that, like broad showing, I would hope. Especially at work, most of the time it probably is covered, but not. I would think not a lot of people actually have that kind of sort of offensive tattoo. So if it's kind of like that, yeah, sure, cover it. But most of the time, it is not. And then most of the time, it's people thinking tattoos are unprofessional. You should always cover them. And screw you if you believe that. I'm just gonna say that. I'm sorry if you think different. But tattoos to me does not hurt anybody. As an artist myself, I do think tattoos are a definite form of art and expressing yourself. And that is the most important thing of obviously getting to know somebody is when they can express themselves. And tattoos is definitely a way of doing that because most of the time, if you get a tattoo, hopefully, uh, it has a meaning. It would be great if it has a meaning. Most tattoos will have a meaning, I hope. And hopefully it's not just, oh, I got this because I could. I mean, okay, sure. And all of my tattoos have a meaning to me, and I'm not going to explain what they are, mostly. I won't talk about, like, in detail what they are, but if you know me, then you will probably already know what my tattoos are. But, um, so my definite opinion is I love tattoos. I love seeing people with tattoos. If I think tattoos are cool. I mean, show them to me, talk about them, absolutely go for it. I would love to hear it all. Um, and tattooing has been around for a long while. It probably, would go back to uh possibly way back to the Egyptians. I don't know about Native American. I know they use war paint. I guess it is sort of a form of tattooing. Like henna and um like culture like that. So it's not a new concept. It's been around for some reason for a long time, and most of the time it's considered beautiful, it's considered elegant, stuff like that. And I don't know, but I can also see where it's also considered bad in some cases. Well, if you're religious, people think, oh, you shouldn't uh mark your body up. Well, people have piercings. I bet you that's against it. Piercings are also looked at same way. I don't have any piercings. Not even my ears are pierced. I know my avatar, her ears are, but no, mine is not. Never had, and obviously I don't fear needles because I get tattoos. Well, but like Japan and stuff, well, they associate it with gangs, which, yes, I can see that. Gang activity, obviously. Tattoos can be associated with gangs too, but, or prison tattoos, that's another thing. I don't have, thank God I don't have any prison tattoos. I've never been to prison, but man, if you kill for a free tattoo sometimes, probably not the safest way. I'm not saying get a tattoo from a sketchy place just because it's free. No, please get it done by a professional. Please, uh, get it done the right way. But, um, and especially pay them for their work and time, if, because they took a lot of time to learn how to tattoo and do all that stuff. I know I've been told, well, you should be a tattoo artist because you are good at drawing. Well, not that easy, and I don't know. It's kind of one of the things sometimes you feel like you're terrified of because tattoos, for the most part, are permanent. Once you get one, you're almost stuck with it. I mean, there's laser removal, probably not cheap, and honestly, the videos I've seen, it does not look pleasant in the slightest. It doesn't look pleasant, like not getting it done. I don't know what it looks like when it heals, but it's kind of ugly as it's happening. I guess you can almost say that for a tattoo, almost too, with like your skin red, maybe a little bloody, hopefully not completely bloody, but a little blood is normal. You're sticking a needle in your skin, ink, all that. And the healing process itself for a tattoo is sometimes can be slightly annoying. I mean, sometimes it's a little it hurts a little, it's touchy, it's sensitive. And then when it really heals, you start getting itchy because your skin's healing back and all that, and you're told not to scratch it. And yeah, it's a whole thing. But honestly, and most of the everybody you're going to see now has possibly a tattoo or more than one. I mean, obviously, I would think now tattoos are being more accepted in a workplace. People show them off. Um, most aren't judged, I would hope. I don't know, maybe by the older generation. Sometimes, I mean, me having worked in a assisted living home, you'd think, okay, you're going to see them mostly older guys, especially if they were a vet. They have tattoos. You probably won't see much of women, but obviously, when this generation grows up, well, generation before us, generation where I am, we're going on, we're going to see probably a lot more tattoos on a lot of people, aged, everything, beautiful, I would hope. Well, beautiful's questionable, but it has a story just like everything else. So, yes, that is absolutely my opinion on tattoos. Everybody who wants a tattoo, get one. I'm not going to say no. Think about it before you absolutely get it, though. Because not only is it cheap, not cheap, absolutely not cheap, you're going to be stuck with it for a long time. If you're going to get somebody's name tattooed on you, really think about that. Especially if you're, like, currently dating them and whatever. I know people get, like, their kids tattooed on them and stuff like that, and yeah. The bad thing is, like I said, my mom considered my sister was the one who turned me into a monster because it was actually on my sister's 16th birthday or so that I got my first tattoo because she was getting a tattoo or something like that, or her 18th birthday. I don't remember how old she was. But it was one of her birthdays and I got my first tattoo, and ever since then it's like, yeah, once you get your first tattoo, possibly if you love that experience, you're gonna be addicted and get another one. Like, and oh my god, I can't even describe, like, like I said, for a while I've been wanting to get another tattoo. I have, like I said, several plans for new tattoos, just don't have the time. Um, like, to me, just like waiting, I get like hyper jittery and happy just hearing the sound of the tattoo machines. I cannot explain it. It's crazy. But yeah, that's how I feel about tattoos, but I'm not going to be making you feel like, oh, you have to go get one. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you have to. But I would, if you need somebody to be happy with you for it, I will be. But if you have any tattoo stories, you can let me know. I know I have a few from getting a few of my tattoos. I got two of my tattoos from the same artist, but those were like the more recent ones. But I've gotten technically tattoos from three different places. Um, I mean, it's more or less, there's a lot of stories, but I don't think I have time to tell them. But it's mostly what my opinion on tattoos were, and that's Shadow's opinions. She loves tattoos. She approves of tattoos. Tattoos forever. If only we got more money to get more, right? And had, I don't know, that's the other thing. It's like, ooh, it's like when you think about where you're going to get it. I mean, some places they tell you it hurts a lot, and I don't know. So far, I've only have one leg and two arms. Technically more shoulder like on one of them, but the other one is uh near wrist and stuff like that, and different pain levels. But it's like, oh, once you run out of skin, you know, where do you go next? Or feel like there's somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, tattoos. So that will do it for this video, I think. If you listened, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.